fighting over the bounty rune. Disruptor had to use kinetic field to try to get it, but Mira just used tricks of the trade to get over, and then it was just this long-ass chase back to the top lane. As Miposhka, he's going to go on top of YU Smile. He has his battery assault, but cover of Planet here to help get the reciprocal kill onto Miposhka.
Secure most of the CS against Old 11.
Mid lane, they're probably going to make their move. Tricks of the trade is there, but Laurel can't do too much damage.
Oh, he needs to be careful. He could get glimpsed here.
Oh,
he's dead.
Glimpse back, and the swashbuckle. All right, YU Smile's even come to try to get Mira as well. They got the kinetic field.
Tricks, yeah.
Tricks another 2 seconds, attempting to TP out. He will be fine.
Because now his rotation to kill the Riki resulted in a tower. So that's definitely nice for him.
They see a Taro. They see... Oh my god, just one swashbuckle. That's it.
And this is a big pick for LGD to get against this lineup. 11-minute mid tower. Good use out of the Timber Saw to tank this up. We'll also grab the last hit. And Old 11 is actually rushing mech.
Oh, we got the Static Storm there as well to try and get this kill onto Riki. Been a long time coming. Gets the tricks of the trade-off. He's going to live for the time being, but finally, nothing to say. Gets the kill with the Rolling Thunder. A nice cogs preventing the pursuit any further. First haunt of the game as well from Shiro, but don't think they're going to be able to pick up another kill on top of this.
So that people can't reposition without a Force Staff out of your smoke. It's also an interesting combo with Clockwork, right? There's just a lot of reasons if you're playing a faster
Static
pace.
Storm top lane. He did get the morph off though. Man, that is super fast, but he has the support of Laurel. There's a hook shot from Miposhka as well, using the lasso just to ensure nothing to say falls. They'll get him. Although
he's going to place the sentry and choose not to deward because he doesn't want to give up his position, so he can make a move instead.
Indeed, he's going to attempt it. They don't have vision here. There's the dart. Static Storm is there onto Miposhka, but you have to glimpse him back. They finally do, but that's the only kill. That's not what they want. They get Mira as well.
Bad Rider didn't have resources, so he couldn't connect.
Yeah, Taro. He gets his morph off, but he has very little mana to speak of thanks to the Diffusal Blade. Rolling Thunder continuing. You can see the shard newly picked up by Nothing to Say. Blade Mail from Shiro. Not going to do too much. There's a swatch again. He gets glimpsed, and, well, Taro gets taken out.
Now Laurel is going to show up with his BKB, so this is...
hook shot. Nothing to Say. He's going to get bounced back thanks to the cogs. Lasso's there as well. Mira and Collapse have come to play, so they end up getting some sort of a trade. It's a mid laner for position 1.
So this would be a flat-out 4-on-4 if Spirit fancy this, and they do.
Yeah, Old 11 looking to potentially lasso somebody. You can see Mira has already used the dart onto Nothing to Say, but I don't know if they're actually going for this. Laurel gets glimpsed back, not fully committing to anything. The swashbuckle, there's a huge Wrath of the Nature, Aghanim Scepter, and all the good stuff that comes with it. Massive amount of damage, Nothing to Say, gets waveformed and brought down immediately. Old 11 still stuck in place despite having the Greaves not tanky enough. 3 dead for LGD. That was the Aghanim's reveal from Collapse.
Old 11 maybe the one hero that can survive some of the onslaught with the Greaves, so he can at least get rid of the sticky napalm stacks, but he has no hood. He didn't go for it. I think even he is susceptible to getting burst. We're going to see the opening here from Mira.
Yep, trying to set up a kill onto Old 11. It's a pretty difficult one, especially when the hook shot misses. Shadow Step being shown by Shiro, so still has his haunt to work with. Lasso now onto the Enchantress. That looks to be a freebie. Big Static Storm comes out, so 1-for-1 exchange, support for support. Nothing to Say rolls in. And Planet looks like he's finally going to go down to Laurel and all that ridiculous damage, but it'll be the trade that you don't want if you're Team Spirit, as Laurel will fall. Collapse, TP's out, no stuns.
So if anything for me, that kind of just confirms my suspicions about how these team fights are likely to go. Imagine if the numbers are there. All right, Miposhka will get cleaned up here.
That battery assault's really not doing him any favors here against this Blade Mail. And finally goes down. Mira showing himself. Okay.
He'll be fine.
Gonna get slowed now as Yutaro does have the BKB and the Aegis, but this is not a fight worth fighting. Oh, you said Riki Clock. That I thought it was one hero at first. Like, oh, that's a new hero. Yeah, that makes sense. But you did pick it into it, right? At least the Riki. As we can see, the hook shot in. Static Storm is connected completely onto the Riki, and he gets blown up right off the bat. Wrath of Nature rooting 2 heroes. There's the lasso from Laurel. All the damage being applied to Old 11. He is donezo, along with the Enchantress. The chase continues. It's like Nothing to Say will be fine, but Planet does have the Blink Dagger, so PP's to safety. I don't know. Lothars are just so hard to kick.
Let me know when you want to talk.
The dart into the initiation from Laurel. That is a dead Pango. And the root on the hook shot. Man, this Timbersaw cannot do anything. Just completely stun locked. But Static Storm on top of Laurel is trying to get away from this Bat Rider. Wait for him. Guitarro turns into the Timbersaw, now focusing all his efforts onto Shiro. A couple more right clicks will do it along with that Flame Break. Double kill for Laurel. 2-0. Team Spirit extremely good in this game number 1.
Oh, they have a good
Another
ward
dart.
here. They C11.
Now he gets pushed back into the silence. But the glimpse will keep him safe for now. Mapochka, he might be the one in trouble. Thunderstrike upon him. Looks like he will drop. But likely to be a tier 2 tower, or at least heavy damage to it.
Aghanims on Morph, gonna turn that against Spectre. Gonna lose a ton of attack speed.
The dart, there it is, onto Shiro. Lasso to follow it up. Inside the Static Storm, they don't care. They just pop the BKBs and finish off the Spectre in style. 60 seconds of no carry for PSG.Lgd. Now YU Smile looks to be next, gets bursted down. And Old 11 likely to be next. It's not a big Whirling Death. Actually kills off Mira. But it will likely cost him his life in addition. So triple kill for Yatoro. And now they can go and finish off the old Roche if they want.
It's one thing when Spectre shadow steps on you. Imagine being shadow stepped on by Morphling.
Yeah.
That is...
Nope. Meanwhile, towards the top, we got some action. Nothing to say. Gets on the Rolling Thunder just in time. They take out the Ricky, but it's going to be a trade for their Disruptor and Enchantress. Hookshot misses from Aposhka. See if LGD want to try to reset here.
Oh, nothing to say.
He got silenced, or he got the darted.
Disc.
He's pretty fast with that haste rune. All right, and he gets Force Staff. Mira, in the meantime, getting quite low, but here's a hook shot, and Old 11 is the one to die instead. So not exactly the target we were expecting. Gotta play to win, not play not to lose, or whatever the hell that saying is.
Yep, that is true.
So we'll see if Team Spirit want to chillax a bit,
or they're going to try to find Shiro here. They're reading this movement perfectly, that they're going top Laurel.
Yep,
Planet first. The dart. He didn't react. He didn't see it coming, so didn't Manta.
And hook
this
shot.
Could be trouble.
And this could be the end of the game, potentially. He gets rooted inside the Sprout as well. Has the Blade Mail activated, but those cogs will prevent you from going anywhere. Does not finish off the Bat Rider.
Oh, got the return kill.
He did, actually.
Really difficult for the Radiant to pull off, even without Aegis. Now he has Butterfly. So I wouldn't mind seeing Yatoro just going in here and starting to hit this tower, or he's just going to Shadow Step in and look for the kill.
Just turns into Spectre. He's like, I'm better than you. Okay, Eon disprocs on the nothing to say. And Old 11 just has to brush off this damage. Yataro's BKB is done. So he does have to be a bit careful. And Fortification popped. Mid lane was being pushed at the same time. They look to be wanting to aggress. Getting a little bit of vision there. There's the dart again onto Old 11. Already at half HP. My goodness. Very little even used here. And he is just destroyed.
He just can't tank this.
Goodness.
He gets Silver Edge hit, and he doesn't start getting stacks on his armor. For Shiro to potentially play the fight.
Nothing to say. He gets spotted. But he's going to be fine. Oh, I say that maybe too early. Double Flame Break, but wrong direction. Collapse, okay. He gets the leash with the Sprout. Nothing to say is nullified. He gets Lasso. He's been magic immune this entire time and still feels like just super squishy. So top is the last remaining to get these Mega Creeps. Planet, he gets off his Static Storm, but dies inside of it, and that is just going to be GG for LGD.
Yeah.
As they get outclassed in this game number 1 by Team Spirit, who continue to look extremely good. Planet's impact on this game, picking Phoenix into a Snapfire. I mean, we've seen this before, but usually it's the other way around, right? Where Phoenix is picked first, Snapfire picked later to counter it.
And PSG.Lgd are going to start denying it. Turning this into a bait.
Oh!
Good deny.
Yeah,
oh
he's
boy,
stuck
this is
inside
a good
the
trap.
shards, but the Split Earth is doing a lot of damage, and this is a 5v5 old-fashioned brawl right here. The glimpse back onto Mira. First blood for Old 11. Planet will not live as the Split Earth splits him open.
Uh-oh.
Anyway.
This could be this is a dead clock. Very nice rotation from Nothing to Say there. He was heading for the bounty rune and ends up saving Y.
You know
They made
a
two
saying
words
like
for the
that.
same animal, so they could make two jokes.
Oh, we got the stun
No
from
cogs,
collapse. Yeah, they're doing a lot of damage. Probably won't be able to get the kill, but force them out nonetheless. And mid lane, okay, nothing to say and why you smile.
Obviously, the trade-off is Old 11 being completely free in the lane and closing him
Why
out
you
level
smile
5.
dies in the top lane, and collapse is
Well,
taking a ton of damage. The thunder strike not enough.
And actually, they're going to turn it into one top. Collapse getting caught now.
Yeah, getting punched mid
jump.
cookie, and that is the double damage being shown by Nothing to Say. Mira, thunder strike upon him, gets glimpsed to the other side of his cogs inside the kinetic field now, and Nothing to Say saves his snowball and punch. They were going to get that kill relatively easily, but Yatoro turns into Nothing to Say inside his own shards now. He's going to get right-clicked out eventually, but it's going to cost Laurel his life again. And now Yatoro, Frost Shield applied to him. He's going to be stuck inside the kinetic field again. You can see the Mortimer's Kiss is trying to help him out, but the double kill for Old 11 comes to fruition nonetheless. So Collapse not able to do too much with his rotation. So two enormous kills again for PSG.Lgd. They do lose the Tusk though.
Oh, Miposhka
Old
now.
11. Yeah, Miposhka looks like he's ticking down to the Fire Spirits. Egg did go off. Not sure if that did anything, but...
You wanted to see impact from Planet in this game. We were talking about the matchup against Snap, which hasn't been relevant yet, but man, he counterplayed that gank so hard on mid with his Fire Spirits. Shiro will have time to ramp up his Naga Siren.
Yeah, Mira, he gets blocked off now by the Ice Shards of Nothing to Say. That will be an easy pick-off for PSG.Lgd, who are just continuing the aggression.
Will concede the mid tower and try to get their own top, but it looks like it's going to come at a price.
Yeah, it looks like the tower will fall one way or the other. As Laurel, he's going to be spotted by Shiro, gets off the Pulse Nova, but in the meantime, we can see that Snapfire is being taken out by Tusk, so that's another big kill for PSG.Lgd. Laurel getting Spirit Siphon, Split Earth will not hit. Frost Shield keeps him alive about a half second longer, and that's actually going to cost Miposhka, in all likelihood, his life. Gets off the chain for us, but he's going to get bursted down into Oblivion again, so 3 for nothing.
How much they've been able to accomplish because of the hero pairings the Disruptor has this time around compared to the last one.
Oh, they're going to try to go on Shiro. He does not have his song right now. Hookshot is there along with the cookie, and he tried to defend, but none of his teammates could partake. Or wanted to partake even.
They need a little bit of breathing room here to do Spirit.
Collapse. Well, Planet has to be careful with his egg around him, but that's a static storm. You can't use anything in that. Stuck inside the shards again. As Nothing to Say's rotations have been on point this game. They find the kill. Yatoro. All right, you got the high ground egg. Yatoro's going to try to take it out, and they will be successful. It's going to be Planet getting the last hit there, as LGD look to be crumbling a bit in this fight. So a 2 for 1.
Getting that extra value point cookie for now to just make those ganks that more powerful.
If they can get Shiro again.
Shiro.
He's saving a point, I think. I don't know if he can get it off in time, though.
Not a good cookie, doesn't matter.
Wow. I mean, the fact that he's 4th could have been a lot worse, considering he has 4 deaths. As maybe make that 5, and Poshka does get off the Frost Shield, but here comes the counter initiation with that hook shot. Not going to save the old goat Leshrak. And Mira, okay, we're going to get a Chain Frost here from Poshka, doing a considerable amount of damage. Mira has that Spirit Vessel applied right now. Old 11 could probably finish them off with one. Crypt Swarm, indeed he does. So 2 for nothing.
Looking
There's
for
nothing to say.
here.
He's got his haste. They just want to see Collapse. He's going to get Frost Shielded. Punched into the air. Static Storm going to keep him at bay along with that kinetic field. And a 3 for nothing. Nothing to say and company. Just absolutely dominating. Again, 4 for nothing. But here comes Yatoro. He wants to fight. He's going to get...
He's not even going to get anyone.
He might get the support disruptor, but yeah, absolutely not. Okay.
Well, Laurel can show up and get one. Oh, hang on. Let's wait a second on that. If Mira finds anything here. Or Mira gets found, rather.
He gets it. Mira inside the shards. Will tick out eventually. And Yatoro kind of on the wrong place. He's going to be able to get the egg off in time as Yatoro still has a Spirit Vessel applied. Will wait for him to safety, though. Laurel had to stay back to be able to defend a little bit here. Oh, the song. All right, Shiro and company, they have an idea that Collapse is here. Gonna get punched. Snowball. inside the shards up, and that big Lich ult is bouncing left and right, but they will find Collapse regardless. And the BKB activate from Nothing to Say means he does not give a shit about that. Mira TP's out in his own cogs as Miposhka getting pursued. Nothing to Say. Would think we'll be able to get this with the help of Old 11 now. Frost Shield just delaying it a little bit. But 2 for nothing as the Aegis still intact.
Laurel has to BKB the Glimpse as well.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Able to find anything initially, but Laurel is going to take the ruin. He's going to get punched into the air. BKB already popped. Cookie's going to save him for the time being, but he can only stand his ground with the BKB Pulse Nova. And both sides kind of waiting this out a bit as Yatoro pops his BKB of his own, now focusing on Nothing to Say, but there's the song. Is it going to cancel the Snapwire ult? It is not. So Nothing to Say has to buy back into the game as the egg inside the pit. That's the shard as well. The Sunray doing pretty good work as the Lich ult is doing even more so, but Shiro, he's getting extremely low. He's going to drop. The Aegis was consumed naturally, I believe. So really good timing from Team Spirit is why he's going to force that to the high ground. Kinetic Kill keeps him in the vicinity, and Yatoro gets glimpsed back, so Y is actually okay. He's going to be spotted. Okay, smoke's finally broken. Laurel going to run right into Shiro, gets silenced pretty much right off the bat. They're trying to make him use his BKB. He's going to take a considerable amount of damage. Still has not popped it. Frost Shield keeping him pretty healthy. There's the initiation on top of the Death Prophet. Old 11 is just going to get dropped right off the bat. The Naga Siren ult not really helping out at all as Planet gets off the Sunray, has the egg still available. Orchid going to keep the Clockwork from preventing him from using any spells as Old 11. He's popped back into this game. He's already at half HP. Pops his BKB. There's the egg and the Sunray combination, so Spirit need to just recalibrate.
Oh, those shards missed all of them!
Shard does not block anybody in, and with that, PSG.Lgd looks like they need to reset as well, as this will be given up for Team Spirit. They don't really have a hero other than like Phoenix that can try to snipe this. Obviously the Aegis is not something they want to try to focus down here. Yeah, there's the hook shot. They're going to try to burst down Old 11 again. They do. No buyback, 90 seconds, no DP, but there's Nothing to Say. Gets off the Walrus Kiss, but it's just on Mira. They do end up finding him. There's going to be a lot of damage coming out from the Mortimer's Kisses and whatnot, but the BKB's activated galore. PSG.Lgd have to kind of reset.
Song is ready.
Range Rax is taken out already. There's the glimpse onto Laurel. He gets kicked into the fountain, and he gets rooted on top of all that. He is dead inside the fountain. Nice job from PSG.Lgd, but oh, the fortification.
Middle tower is under attack.
See if they're able to get this Rax in time. There's 2 siege units. Yeah, so that is a top Rax regardless. Now, of course, the Walrus, or the kick has been revealed.
Overall impact in this game on Naga, given how much farm they've put into him. But obviously from a lineup or matchup perspective, it is a bit oh, this is a good catch. They have static Ags.
Oh,
this
boy.
is huge.
There it is.
This
Onto
is
3
huge.
with the static. Oh my god, they just blow up the Lech like none other. Mira is just going to die as residual damage, but that is 3 kills. Make it 4 as Collapse goes down as well. Oh my god, what
Yatoro
a disaster
1v5,
for
let's go.
Team Spirit. Yatoro pops the BKB. Recently picked up the Ags, and all he can do is try to fight his way out of this, but it's not going to happen. A full team wipe.
What an insane combination and value out of that Disruptor Ags reveal together with the Naga song. We were talking about the roller coaster graph. Look at the last 3 minutes now. That is...
Finish the Rax.
Laurel in the song static
He
song.
does
I think
have...
that might be good enough.
He does have Eon Disc.
Oh, he has a disc. He has a disc
that
right.
he can
That's
assemble at any time. Oh, the kick back.
Collapse.
All right, Collapse. That's a nice pick off for PSG.Lgd. 75 seconds, no buyback on the Snapfire.
They're looking for glimpses here. We'll go for the 4v5. The
might
full
be
lane
too
YOLO
late.
play,
We'll
but
see.
yeah,
They're going to
the
be
song.
spotted. There's the hook shot onto Old
too
11.
early.
All right, they're not going to
Wait,
go
what's
for the
going
Roshan
on?
quite yet.
Oh, the save.
Okay, they save him temporarily. Old 11 still getting quite low. Finally, will drop to the Chain Frost. Now Mira with the Nullifier getting dropped as well, but he's going to buy back into the game on the Clockwork. And you can see the Sunray just doing work onto Laurel. Finally pops the BKB, very late usage. Has nothing to say, stuck inside this split earth, and Yataro just cleaning up on the sideline. They did not finish Roche, so that means double buyback now from Psg.Lgd. They're gonna be able to get the Aegis. Yataro takes it for himself, as Shiro doesn't have his song available anymore, still has the Sheep and the Mantis if he wants to use it. Nothing to say, getting extremely low on the sideline. The Gem just sitting on the deck. He's gonna go down to the Lich Nuke. In the meantime, Mira looks like he is taking a ton of damage from Planet. The glimpse back Yataro. He's just standing in place very awkwardly. Aegis still intact though, so this is one death for him. Meanwhile, Laurel's getting chased by Old 11, who popped the BKB, but now they have the Static Storm. They have the control that is needed to finally kill off Yataro, who has made this a much more difficult game for Psg.Lgd out of nowhere. But the buybacks have worked out in some respect for Psg.Lgd.
There were multiple things there for Psg.Lgd that did not go according to plan, but the buffer with the buybacks and
the last ditch effort here, the gobble up, but now the kickback as Laurel is kind of isolated on the back line, stuck inside the kinetic field. Already the Ancient is at half HP. Chainfrost not really bouncing a whole lot. Laurel still kind of isolated, finally going to be killed off by the Sunray and right clicks of the Tusk. And it looks like Lich is going to be next, and now they can just focus down the Ancient absolutely no problem. Still no Morphling for 20 seconds. They're going to go for the kills now, though, as Laurel did buy back into the game. Has the Chi still available on himself. The Egg with the Sunray. Glimpse not going to... Oh, actually does bring back the Leshrac. Already at half HP. The Spirit Vessel still applied. 10 seconds till the Morphling is back. But Laurel will not be here for it. Is finally going to get dropped. And with that, Yataro, I don't think, can hold this Cinderin, as they can just focus down the Ancient. He's going to BKB, Morphling waveform in, but the Song of the Siren, awkwardly used. To try.
He's healing his team, I guess.
Yeah, all right. Finally, the Orchid is applied. GG, well played is called. And they can't even end up killing Yataro again, but they do find their way to taking out the Ancient. So a 1-1 split